Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Anthony Vlogs, where Anthony Vlogs. If I seem like a little tired or groggy, it's because I am. So, that's all. There we go. Okay, so I just got finished watching the Power Rangers movie. No, not Saban's Power Rangers 2017. Not that film. Not that dark, drab, boring, pretending like it's about something even though it isn't. Sometimes awkwardly adult, sometimes awkwardly childish. Just awful film. No, not talking about that one. I'm talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a Power Rangers fan. So to just right out the gate, I'm going to say that I love this film. I'm very biased. I'm very nostalgic. That's what it sort of is. But I'm going to try to break past that and genuinely tell you as a movie what doesn't work, but why I still love it, I'll say. Let's go with that, because I really can't truly explain why I love it, because it really is just based in nostalgia. I guess that is me explaining it. Either way. So yeah, let's talk about that. So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, came out June 1995, same year and month as me. This movie is a continuation of the TV show, and that's why it truly does feel like a continuation. It feels like an extended, high budget, action packed episode. It's really what it feels like, and I love that about it. Now I could tell you that I mean, as far as a movie goes, a lot of the effects are now dated, and there's some really gross looking stuff as far as CGI wise. As far as characters go, we really don't get to know much about them. It kind of relies on the fact that you know the Power Rangers TV show in order to truly get them. Like, nothing tells us that Billy is like the smart one. You probably couldn't tell Rocky or Adam apart. All we really get is like Tommy's the leader and Kimberly's the girl. And that's basically it. We really don't get a whole lot of moments with the characters. But other than that, we get a lot of nice practical sets and action pieces and effects, and that's really interesting. I love that about it. We got a lot of different like locales, a lot of different scenarios. We have a fun villain that's just hammering it up and having a good time. We've got exciting colors, and one thing I really like that's kind of like, they may not be characters, they may not be like people, but they're good people. And in this day and age, we don't have those anymore. We don't have superheroes. They're just good people, just having a good time. This movie's just kind of an excuse to detail a bunch of like extreme sports and action sequences, and it's just a silly kids movie. But because of that, I would watch this any day of the week rather than watching the new Power Rangers film. The new Power Rangers film, I feel like, just doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have the charm. It tries to be, quote unquote, about something. It feels very Chronicle meets Man of Steel meets Breakfast Club meets superheroes, and it doesn't really work. Power Rangers doesn't pretend to be anything. Mighty Morphin doesn't pretend to be anything. It is what it is. It's a kid show, but in a big, high budget movie. That's all it has to be for me. And so, yeah, on a movie standpoint, is it up there? No, probably not. It's just a dumb kids movie. But as an entertaining time, yeah, I'll watch that anytime before the new Power Rangers film. It's like I said, sometimes you just gotta be aware of what you're trying to do. And when you're this Power Rangers film where you want to say cheesy jokes and play the theme, but also start your movie off with a jerking off a bull joke and do all this weird stuff and try to tackle serious issues, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't. Okay? Don't try to be something you're not. Don't try to tell me that it's like, oh, well, they get really in depth with the characters. No, they don't. We barely know anything about these characters, especially ones like the Yellow and Black Ranger. Nothing. We probably know the most about, like, Kimberly, I guess kind of Billy, Jason maybe, but not really. Nothing. So we don't actually know those characters. They don't actually have any development. They don't actually do anything. But at least with the 90s film, they don't even like attempt. So it's like, we're just good people. And we've got to get the power and use power teamwork. And, You know, they're basically just like action figures saying one-liners, but it works because that's what they're going for, and they achieve it. It's a great looking film. It's a fun film. I love it. I love it, and I hate the new one. And you're just a biased fanboy. You just don't like new Power Rangers because it's not like the original. Well, the original is better, so I'm just gonna say that. Whatever. All right, this has been me. If you like the new Power Rangers movie, let me know in the comments below. And or not, who cares? Whatever. See you guys later.